hello out there wherever you are. As for me, this is Haunted Hills Estate Screampark, my scare home away from home. And I say that because I have probably covered this haunt more than I've covered any other haunt before. I've been out here for Christmas, I've been out here for Valentine's Day, I've been out here for the regular Halloween one. Sadly, I had not ever been out here for a St. Patrick's Day one, but maybe we'll try to rectify that this year. I say this is my haunt home away from home because more people have stopped me, more people have recognized me, and really, like I said, I've covered this haunt more than I've covered every other haunt. It's like the Cheers of Pittsburgh haunted houses. Everybody knows your name at Cheers. But no, I appreciate what Aiden and the team have done for me. Not just in terms of me just filming a random review in 2020, him reaching out, inviting me out to come out and check out the Christmas event has turned into the Tomwashere Halloween haunt. And I do thank Aiden for kind of giving me the confidence to reach out to other haunts and set things up. I don't know if I would have done that had he not reached out. So if you like Halloween haunts when I do it every year, big thank you to Aiden and the team here at Haunted Hills Estate Screampark for really giving me the catalyst to kind of set this off. So let's check out Haunted Hills Estate Screampark. There are new and exciting things. There is a new house, Twisted Nightmare, a 3D haunt that's not exactly what it seems. The house is back. The trails are back. So really looking forward to it. They don't rest on their they always change things around every year. So I'm very curious to see what they did with the place. So let's get into the sights and the sounds of Haunted Hills Estate for the 2022 season. And Tom was here.
Hey, how do you like this? I'm Danny Israel, and you're watching Tom Was Here.
I added the L to the name. I felt bad.
Oh, look!
Oh, you're
I
like
can't
me.
even tell. Matt,
You're mocking
Matt,
me right now?
Matt, are we going to go in this haunted house, Matt? I'm sorry. I got so confused with the glasses.
All right, where we going?
Let's dance. Let's get in.
Whoa!
Yes! That's right, I taught you right. That's right.
We're the VIP, right?
Yeah, or which way is which? This way, bitch? R.I.P.
I know it's new. It's like what is it like? What happens to us?
It makes sense once you're in there.
3D glasses. All right. From behind it.
Home of a crazed nightmare in which a monstrous race of entities called by me the Night Gods used to snatch me up from my stomach and carry me off.
Are you prepared for what is in store inside the nightmares? Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll say that again. Are you prepared and ready for what is in store inside the nightmare? Yeah. There we go, that's better. And now, it is Saturn!
Twisty, they gave you a shot. Gorfeld! We hardly knew you, Gorfeld.
right in here. Hey, you look a little familiar, Mr. Tom. How you doing? You doing good? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Anyways, I want you all to remember now that the ending has always been planned from the beginning, guys. So you see Cthulhu coming down on the skies, remember. Now, it ain't yours anymore. Y'all can do it all.
Okay, so let's talk Twisted Nightmare 3D. This was the first year they were doing this. Basically, so, you know, it's hard to really describe what this is. It's under the... I don't want to give too much detail because there are people that can explain it far better than I can. But the whole hook of it is that, you know, I'll be honest, when you're given kind of 3D glasses or being put through a 3D funhouse, and maybe it's the Garfield's nightmare in me that I'm just like, wow, this is going to be, you know, the 3D glasses are kind of a gimmick, that this ain't really going to work. And yet I was surprised to see that the 3D glasses actually work really well in that house. Not only does it make the 3D images on the walls kind of pop out, but it also disorients you in that way, where you know, it stands out so much that it kind of has like almost like a, for lack of a better term, like a dream-like thing where you're kind of floating through these different rooms, and I thought it was done really well. So it's definitely one that is not, I guess it depends on kind of what your expectations are going in on it. But me not knowing what to expect and looking into something new, I really did dig the house. It's definitely one that is very intriguing, and you can see there are some elements and things that they can add on and improve and change, and it's their first season doing this. But very curious to see, you know, kind of what it was going in. I really wasn't sure what it was going in. I really wasn't sure what I was getting into at all. I think the idea of it was it was a clown 3D nightmare, and in that sense there was something a little bit different about it, a little bit off kilter, I guess you could say. People that kind of do like the read between the lines, or, you know, let's put it this way, there's more than meets the eye in Twisted Nightmare 3D. So I would say that be observant, do like a little bit looking around, and yeah, it's definitely one to that I was intrigued by. Now I'll be honest, I was partial to the experiment, and I thought they were going to add the Twisted Nightmare 3D on the other side and have the experiment stay where it was, but they switched them around, and the experiment was set up for paintball. But sadly, the paintball wasn't open because there's not enough people to work it. I was very intrigued by the paintball, and really, you know, I told the group there, I was like, if you ever get paintball working, I will come out. I will come out just to do the paintball. That's how much I am into the paintball idea of it. But yeah, it's it'd be awesome if they end up getting that running. But anywho, Twisted Nightmare 3D was very intriguing. I would like to go check it out again. They definitely added some unique elements. You know, it's definitely a unique experience compared to the experiment that I've, you know, been through the last few years in many different iterations. So it was something that, you know, it was cool to have something new to check out that was, you know, I really didn't know what to expect. So going in with that mindset. Now it is a little bit on the shorter side, at least compared to like some of the lengthier things like the house or the experiment, or even the trails, but I think it's a pretty cool addition to Haunted Hills Estate Screampark's offerings. And let me know your thoughts on that if you went through Twisted Nightmare and what you feel about it. But I thought the 3D especially worked really well in the disorienting nature of that haunt. Todd being taking the lead. Oh,
You want to go first?
only to an extent. Only to an extent.
Look, I'm having a bit of an issue. See, that's my boss, Daryl. And for the past 6 or 7 hours, I'm trying to connect to him, but anytime it goes to 100, it flatlines right back down to 0.
Daryl.
Daryl! There he is.
Oh! Finally! Hey, where have you been? Where's Mike? Where's Angel? What are you talking about? Say something. Anything. English, 2 ways. Okay, stay long. See if I can. What do you mean, Daryl? Hey, your signal's cutting out. Fix your antenna. Where is your antenna? Come on, man. Those things are expensive. Those fine. Yeah, I know what they look like. I mean, well, hey, no, turn on. Give me credit for that. Daryl, stop speaking gibberish. Where are you at? Where's the rest of the group? Hey, your signal's cutting out again. Elvis to Daryl, do you copy? Elvis to Daryl, do you? What the mother badger? Daryl? Okay, this might be a bigger issue than I thought it was.
I think Daryl's dead.
Probably.
all right.
These are ghost detector flashlights. Now, if you find something out there, please do not shine it in its eyes and do not throw the flashlight at it. It might make it angry. So, out of the 2 I have, who would like?
Who wins the flashlight?
All right. Anyone else? There we go. Now, I would send you through these 2 doors, but that one's doorknob fell off. This one's lost. So, I gotta send you this way.
Don't throw it.
Stay safe.
You got the flashlight. Go ahead.
I guess I will be leading the group.
Give me your soul, I'm starving! Come on!
Oh. Just walked in.
I said, give me your soul! Welcome!
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Would you like to be a part of my dinner party?
Absolutely.
My name is Isadora, and I need someone to be the new head of my table.
Yes.
You see, Fred is rotten now,
Okay.
so I'm gonna have to take you or maybe you, put you on a hook,
Oh, on
just
a hook?
about you.
No.
Oh, it's not gonna hurt, I promise.
I like to just sit at the head of the table.
Oh, no, you're gonna be the head of my table.
I can't.
Now you understand.
Fair enough.
What is your name?
Tom.
Tom is gonna be dinner. That is your new
Hey,
name.
you'll be eating good tonight, everybody.
I've been hungry for so long, Tom. I promise. I will take you up on a hook,
Yep.
and I will put a spoon in your belly button.
Ooh.
Pull up, and all your entrails will fall out.
There's a lot of meat to go around. I'll feed the
That
whole
is
crew.
okay. I can do it quickly because this meat is rotten.
Oh, I don't want any of that.
No, and I've not
fresh.
had friends for a long time.
I'm USDA certified. Chuck.
You're gonna be Isadora certified.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Okay, let's talk the house. The house is I still consider it the most fleshed out part of Haunted Hills Estate. And in this one, they are implementing the flashlight more often than not. In this case, the idea was that there was a guy that was like working. I don't know if he's like a worker on the house or the whole hook of that, but he was radioing into his friend. And then something happened to his friend, and you're given a flashlight, and you have to then go through the house to try to find, either the friend or, just try to find your way out. Now, what was cool about the flashlight is that this was the first time I actually got to use the flashlight myself. In the previous time they ran this, where the lady that had the flashlight ran off, and she was like halfway through the haunt before we even got there. So I Scooby-Dooed my way through the haunt, as I assume you were supposed to. I always liked the house, and it looks like they did add some different ways to go through kind of like the areas of the house. It seems like the path changes a little bit. I'll be honest, someone got me pretty good in the house, and this is because of my familiarity with Haunted Hills Estate, that I was walking through a section that I fully did not expect someone to be there, and they jumped out, and I was not prepared. I was not prepared for someone jumping out, and since I had the flashlight, I was in the lead. So I was taking the lead with the flashlight around, and I just wasn't expecting that person to come out, and kudos to them, because they got me good. So yeah, the house is definitely the most fleshed out experience for me, and it constantly delivers. It delivers in every iteration that they put into it. Yeah, it's...
Matt's gonna get beat up by a 10-year-old. Yeah. Big step.
Oh God. Oh God.
My name's Todd. My name's Matt. I'm the ginger over here. That would have been the area in the pasture to be like, I'm the big fat dude over here. Oh, I never would have said that.
You know what the bummer is, though? If we get killed out here, Todd, our souls have to stay. But Matt, he doesn't have to worry about that.
You can go to hell.
That's my gingers don't have souls joke for this evening, folks.
Don't forget to buy your merch.
Yeah.
Tomwashere merch.
Make sure all redheads 20% discount at the Tomwashere store.
Look at this. They made it line. I think some people didn't fall straight down the
Yeah. That is helpful. Oh God.
That's so eerie.
This is not as bad as the straight shot it used to be. You used to walk straight down this hill. Yeah, there was no like corner or anything. You just walked. Yeah, it was just directly down.
What happened with us setting up a scare zone here with us?
Oh yeah, well, tell you what happened.
I guess it's so hard with getting me and Matt.
Yep. If I knew you'd all be here.
Oh, hello there. Oh.
Oh. It's gotta.
Turn that light out, you silly son. No, we have someone recording here. Are you trying to blind us all?
They said I could use the light.
Come on.
He's giving me a hard time with the light.
Proceed onward.
I won't shine it in anyone's face, I don't think.
As he shined it in that dude's face.
Well, he was far away. This thing casts a wide net. That was a perfect time to turn the light off, by the way. I love that I did that, to be honest.
Tom is here and we don't care.
I want to see Tom Limbo. Do you think he can?
Yes, I do think he can. In fact, I'll hold the camera to watch it.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, all of you got to do it.
Oh, okay. Well,
because I'm seeing who's going to be my heroes tonight.
I mean, I'm like 5'2", according to him. So I guess I'll
2.5.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be me.
This one will walk right under it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a low. It's a kind of a low bar here.
And she'll still walk right under it.
Let me see. Can you be my heroes?
All right,
Who's going first?
I'll give it a go.
All right.
All right, you get.
Oh boy. I didn't
Oh,
stretch.
oh,
Oh.
I'm impressed.
Oh.
Color me impressed for the most part.
You were so close.
So close, but you're so.
Oh, we did it.
Not a chance. Not a chance this happens. Not a chance this happens. This is about how well this happens.
Hey, that was cheating there.
Yeah,
I saw
I had
that.
to. I was
Hey,
like,
you the one under
We
there?
got what? So we're at 12
The only
tonight.
one.
12.
There, that's the hero.
Yeah.
That's my hero.
Only
You're
one to
making
do
red.
it.
Thank you.
Oh my God! We didn't even start yet.
Y'all want to see my brother play?
Jim or Blaine?
I like Jim.
I like Jim myself.
Now, last night, me and Jim played a little bit hard. We got a hog tied up because we got to let it jump. I promise there ain't no weird going on. You just sleep. It's on the opposite side of the sleep. It's the best moonshine. Y'all can go win and wine and dine. I hope y'all like steak and shrimp.
Oh, man, you're spoiling me here.
Bubblegum shrimp on the ball.
That was so good.
Did you notice that you screamed right in my face? I didn't jump.
Yeah. You hear me scream? Yeah, you don't get phased by it.
My whole life. Oh my God.
What is happening out there? Because it can be interpreted as many different things.
I didn't know yesterday. Oh.
This is either the best night of that woman's life or the worst night of this woman's life.
Take it how you want it.
You interpret it however you see fit. Oh. Storming in the branch. I'm just trying to help. Oh, we're just hanging out now. Made a friend in these woods. Oh, that is
Holy shit,
absolutely
it is a real person. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Holy, well done. Oh my
Hey,
God. That's the performance of the season. Oh my God.
Would any of you like to make a sacrifice?
Yeah, this one, the blonde.
Oh, no. Yeah, she's a blonde. We don't want her.
Join the club.
Oh, wow. Friends here? No, that was my family member.
My life.
Here for my wedding. I'm afraid you're all rather late.
Oh, got you something nice.
Not that it matters much anyway.
Where's the
groom
groom?
never showed up.
He's late too.
It's every witch's dream to marry a demon. But either mine's been summoned or he's abandoned me. And either way, I don't want him back.
I'm blaming.
Come along, I'm warding the area.
Okay.
If he tries to come back, he'll bounce off it like a bug. It'll be most entertaining for me.
I love the cat.
Like a bat, could you see him yell at him for it?
Oh, absolutely.
Like a bat?
Yeah, so if you see a bat,
If there's anything a lady likes less, it's wasted time.
Yeah,
Truth.
2 years of my life.
Careful, I'll be done.
oh. Oh God! Once again, uneven terrain. Got very friendly.
He's still yelling blue puffer.
Oh, is he really?
Blue puffer.
He's been waiting for you for a while. Dinner's ready.
Now, where are they? This a little bit of a hereditary here, ain't it? Hold on, let me think.
Where are they? Around here somewhere.
I can't remember.
Get him!
Well done, guys.
A legend. What a legend.
I'll be back next year. Let me get the loudest yeah you can get, okay?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah! Let's talk about the trails or the Haunted Hills Estate Screampark presidential fitness test that you put, every year. It's like, hey, you remember this whole year where you did no cardio? Good luck, because you're going to need it. I will say to their credit this time around that it didn't feel nearly as taxing as it had been in previous times where you're kind of going up like a giant hill or down a giant hill. Now, don't get me wrong. It is a long walk through the woods, and the terrain is uneven. There were a couple times legit where I did not see a step down. When you go to walk and you think your foot's on the ground and it's in the air and it's just like, or like the terrain is uneven. In those things that, yeah, it's there's for sure uneven terrain. Wear appropriate shoes. Those trail attractions will close if there's like intermittent, weather or anything like that. And understandably so, because that would be unsafe, especially because you're going down like a giant hill and then up a giant hill on the way back. But I do like the trail in the sense that walking through the woods is always a generally creepy thing, and a few of the haunts in the area do this really well, and Haunted Hills Estate certainly is one of them, where they do make it interesting because there's characters out in the woods. There is a girl that we've seen in previous years, but in this time I legitimately thought that inanimate object sitting there, and man, she started moving and I couldn't believe that was a person. So kudos to her. She did awesome. But everybody on the trail, when you're working out in the woods and stuff, that's not an easy gig. And, it was a colder night that got colder as the night went along. It wasn't too bad when we kind of walked through it, but man, it got colder later on in the evening. So if you're sitting out there in the woods or you're sitting outside and that's your job all evening is to sit outside, and man, all power to you, because these last 2 weekends, they are blistering cold. So if you're doing there for the love of the haunt, good on you. And I feel like everybody at the trails did an awesome job. They definitely weaved a little bit more. I do think there's potential in the trails to grow and change and add things, and I do the ability to add things. I did see certain aspects of the trail you feel like someone might have been there or should have been there, and maybe like they, called off or were sick or whatever, which, look, with haunts, that happens just about everywhere. There's a lot of turnover on haunts because everybody seems like a good idea until they get to a haunt, and then suddenly it's, they have to, something has to happen. So, so you saw certain elements that I don't think it took away from the experience a ton, missing like 1 or 2 elements because people weren't there, but it would have been a better experience if they had been. But beyond that, it's a unique offering that only a select few farm haunts, to be honest with you, I think have that type of experience where you're kind of walking through the woods isolated and alone. And I feel like Haunted Hills Estate's offering is pretty good. Well, I do feel with the trails that if you go on a night where you get the house experience and you get the Twisted Nightmare experience, but you do not get the trails experience, then you're kind of missing out a little bit, because I do feel they complement each other really well. So this is right in front of the main gate. It actually has a suggested order of attractions, and we look right past it and of course did it backwards. We did Twisted Nightmare first, then the house, then the trails. I'll be honest, any way you do it I think is fine. I don't think it makes a big difference whether you do one way or another. I would just say to always do the trails last. Here today, but I didn't get the full in-person view. Oh, hips don't lie and everything. You got full Shakira.
Just call me Shakira. And Kim Kardashian, because we had the same nose.
Yeah. Well, that was like 5 noses ago for her.
Yeah, oh, that's true. I gotta go talk to Dr. Miami again.
Yeah.
I gotta get updated.
You get it sorted out. Aiden snuck me back and had me sit next to the chainsaw guy at the end of the house to see if I could get any scare reactions. This strobe light actually disorients you, so when you're walking out, you can't see the guy, even though he's standing right there, which is awesome. But nobody got super over the top.
There's nothing out here.
Well, that'll do it. Haunted Hills Estate Screampark, and, you know, as I mentioned in my last video, why didn't you do an outro by this time? Because it's freezing cold and I can't feel my feet anymore. But yeah, Haunted Hills Estate Screampark. Really cool. Really enjoyed the new haunted house. It was an interesting experience, to say the least. The trails they did a little bit better, where I didn't feel literally like death when I walked out of it. Maybe because it was a colder night, to be honest with you, and the house was great as always. Always have an awesome time out here. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a Tomwashere t-shirt. There's a seatbelt in the middle of it, but you can do so. Link is in the description below, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, Clubhouse, and the Pennsylvania Autograph Collectors Association. Links are in the description below. But when it comes to Haunted Hills Estate for the 2022 season, I can say that my name is Tom and I was here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye, everyone.